Captain Eddie Reaper Grimm, a U.S. Air Force drone pilot, provides critical air support for a U.S. Army Delta Force team on a high-stakes mission to rescue a CIA operative in southern Philippines. Assisting him is Staff Sergeant Nia Branson. The mission quickly turns perilous when the team encounters fierce resistance from the Abu Sayyaf group, leading to a violent firefight. Among the Delta Force team is Sergeant J.J. Playboy Kinney, a young Air Force Tactical Air Control Party, or TACP airman, acting as the team's Joint Terminal Attack Controller, or JTAC. As the battle intensifies, Kinney seems to be the sole survivor. With no other options, he relies entirely on Grimm's Reaper drone for remote air support and heads to the designated extraction point. Upon arrival, Kinney is ambushed by Abu Sayyaf fighters. Grimm's Reaper drone, equipped with AGM-114 Hellfire missiles and BLU-118 munitions, uses its remaining firepower to assist Kinney. However, the extraction helicopter, under heavy fire and low on fuel, is forced to depart, leaving Kinney stranded. In his desperate attempt to reach another extraction point, Kinney falls down a hill, losing his rifle and depleting his pistol's ammunition. He is subsequently captured by the enemy. Unbeknownst to Kinney, Master Sergeant John Sugar Sweet, another member of the Delta Force team, has survived. Sweet rescues Kinney and informs him that Sergeant Bishop, another team member, has been taken prisoner at Abu Sayyaf's base, a series of caves located at their initial mission site. Using Sweet's radio, Kinney contacts Grimm, who then coordinates 3 airstrikes on the base, scheduled 15 minutes apart. Unfortunately, Grimm and Branson are ordered by their superiors to leave, having exceeded their shift. As the first airstrike hits, Sweet is executed, and Kinney is taken for interrogation. The Abu Sayyaf leader, dismissive of Kinney's warnings about the bombings, proceeds with the torture. Kinney survives the blast by being submerged in the water tub, while his captors are killed in the explosion. Kinney then grabs a machete, kills the remaining leader, and takes a satellite phone to contact Neil's Air Force Base, urgently trying to cancel the third bombing. Distracted by a March Madness game, the base crew dismisses Kinney's call and redirects him to Grimm's personal phone. Grimm, shopping with his very pregnant wife, receives Kinney's voicemail and immediately recognizes the urgency. He rushes to contact Nillis, but, getting no response, speeds to the base himself. Grimm reaches the control room just in time to order the B-1 Lancer pilot to abort the bombing as Kinney, Bishop, and the CIA agent approach the cave's entrance. The 3 men are safely extracted, but Grimm, furious at the base crew's negligence, confronts his colleagues and superiors, highlighting how their distraction nearly cost lives. In his anger, he smashes the main television in the break room. After the intense mission, Grimm and Branson share a reflective moment in a hangar. Branson asks Grimm to walk her down the aisle at her upcoming wedding, and he agrees, leading her in a dance as they contemplate the day's events. The story may not revolutionize the genre, but it excels in its execution. It's reminiscent of films like Bad 21 that we rarely see anymore. This movie earns its hard R rating with some graphic violence, which only heightens the story's intensity. The first 20 to 30 minutes are dedicated to establishing the characters and situations, with Russell Crowe nearly stealing the show as the fatherly figure Reaper, who guides the drones. Meanwhile, Kinney struggles to evade his enemies and reach safety. The dynamic between Reaper and Kinney is compelling, and Reaper is such an engaging character that you can't help but enjoy every moment he's on screen. The film includes a few heartfelt and humorous moments, and I appreciated how Kinney, initially inexperienced and terrified, has to muster the courage to survive. Hemsworth delivers a strong performance, convincingly portraying a character who must become as ruthless as his enemies to make it out alive. Land of Bad, like many movies today, does run a bit longer than necessary and could have been trimmed by a few minutes. However, it's never boring, and the action scenes are truly spectacular. There are even a few fight scenes toward the end, but it's the sheer number of massive explosions and the nearly constant shootouts that makes this an exciting action film. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.